this cowboy coding, for example, when you have to follow certain standards, then you are somehow limited in certain situations. Of course, it can teach you to use data structures and algorithms correctly, and it can result into better code, more efficient code. And of course, the code can be more readable. Other people who look at the code, they can understand what you are trying to do, what you are trying to success with the code. And of course, correct use of accepted patterns. However, many of the game, those who have received a degree from the University of Polytechnic, for example, it is kind of rare that they go in the gaming industry, for example, especially in the developer indie game. So it is more usual that people in the game industry, game designers, they are self-learning programming, and there are ways to learn better programming even if you are teaching yourself. And it can be achieved via e-learning. E-learning is a method which uses external sources from the internet, platforms which are developed by teachers or professional programmers who know the principles of the certain language. And of course, in the era of Internet of Things, many other subjects also are going to the internet, which can be learned from there. Not only those which are even remotely related to computing. But there are multiple ways, multiple platforms which teach you programming online, but one issue with all of those, almost all of those, I mean, is that they provide no practical view of the programming itself, and it can result in the situation where a person it treats programming as a theoretical subject, but instead it should be treated as a practical thing. And that's why I developed a website which gives you a theory about Java programming language, and after each chapter there is a possibility to play a game. So where a system gives you a program, the pieces of the program, and you have to rearrange them by drag and drop into the correct spots, and then the system checks if your program was correct, and then you can move the next question. However, if you answered incorrectly to that, if you rearrange those pieces incorrectly, then it gives you warnings about which pieces are in the wrong positions. And if you are interested, it can be found. It can be found in that website. Thank you.
So yes, you should go and check Japanese game if you want to try it. We don't have time. I don't think we have time to show it to you, and it can get a little too technical for some people here. So yeah, I think it's very important because a lot of people game programmers, they can be like self-learned, self-taught. So it's good to know if you are interested in game programming, that what are the pros and cons in institutional or getting an education in programming, or just try to do it yourself by learning, or just doing it by programming. Back to the skills. Yeah, the most important one was left for the last, and it's to listen. You have to listen to your audience and your client. You have to know what they want, even though they don't know what they want. And it really is a skill to do this. You have to also listen to your team. You have to make sure everybody is motivated and doing the game, and they're feeling good about themselves, being on the team, and they're getting their voices heard, and they're feeling good about being there with you in your team. Also, you have to listen to yourself. It's maybe one of the hardest things to do, but it is easier to keep yourself in a good shape than to lose it and try to get it back. Also, you have to listen to your game, which is something that I don't even know what it means. But there's this application which is free to download from App Store, and I think it's on Google Play too. And I previously mentioned the famous game designer Jesse Shell. It's his application, and it's called Deck of Lenses, Art of Game Design. And it has like a deck of cards, and each card has a lens which has questions. You can look your game through these different lenses and ask yourself these different questions about your game, and it will help you. I think it's a really nice application. You should download it. It's free, like I said. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we're in the end of this slide show. But when you are in doubt, and there will be people who will doubt you and say your game is not going to make it, and your game sucks, and who do you think you are? But then you can just think about the magic words that I am a game designer, and you can say the mantra, even though it feels silly maybe at first, but it works. And you should set yourself a high goal. You have to aim high to get a lot. If you aim low, you won't accomplish so much. So set yourself like an impossible target, a goal that I will be the best game designer in the world in 7 years. I will be the best and the most wanted game designer of the world. Because sometimes it's the very people no one can imagine doing anything, who do things no one can imagine. And this was a nice quote from the movie Imitation Game, which I chose here because it's about Alan Turing, who is inspiration for all computer scientists. And you should go check it out if you haven't seen it. So, thank you. Thank you for listening to me and Tapani, and it has been great here this event, so thank you for the organizers and all the people we met. You should go check out our website, and if you have any questions, you can email me, or do we have some time to answer them now? No, I think our time is like running out. But thank you.